Oh, yeah, fourth graders, we are getting into it today. Today, we're talking all about text features in graphic text. And man, I tried to hold it in yesterday, but my excitement's just overflowing. So let's get on to our learning goals and success criteria so we can just really enjoy today's lesson. All right, today, our learning goal is that we are learning to notice and understand the function of panels, gutters, and pictures in a graphic text. Oh my, that sounds like a lot. It is, but you guys can handle it. Along the way, though, we got a couple of success criteria that'll kind of keep us headed in the right direction. Those today are: I can define panel, I can define gutter, I can identify the number of panels on a page, and I can describe how panels and gutters work together to make some magic happen. All right, guys, let's move on to vocabulary. The important vocabulary for today's lesson is the word panel and the word gutter. All right, first, we're going to be talking about panels. And a panel is the space that contains the illustrations, speech bubbles, and text boxes in a graphic novel or graphic text. Right? Now, a panel's best friend is the gutter, and the gutter is the space between panels, and it plays a specific role in understanding what's happening in our text as well. These two vocabulary words, very important. All right, now that we got that settled, let's move into the fun part of our activity. Let's move into an example. Our example comes from one of yesterday's books, Pecos Bill, Colossal Cowboy. But even the biggest legends start small. Long ago, a family was traveling across the desert. Along for the ride was a very special baby. At 2 months old, Bill had already begun to speak. "Is dinner ready yet, Mama?"
Not yet, Bill. Go play while I finish cooking, okay?
Whoosh. "Hey there, Mr. Wolf. Wanna play?" Arr! Baby Bill wrestled wolves just for fun. "You aren't so tough." However, once in a while, Bill would play too rough. And to this day, that's why wolves howl at the moon. So let's talk about panels, all right? So when we talk about panels, remember, we're talking about where the art exists. The panels help the reader follow the action. They are read left to right and top to bottom. So I'm going to start on the left side in the top left corner, and then I'm going to follow that pattern. Okay? As you can see on the screen from Pecos Bill, Colossal Cowboy, panels come in different sizes, and that will help us determine how long the scene is in the panel and how important it is or how fast it is. Right? So in our example on the screen in front of you, you see Mama Pecos holding baby Bill. That is just a small detail, and it is a close-up, so we wanted to use a small panel there. Okay? They will also contain speech and thought bubbles. Okay? If the illustrator has chosen to use thought bubbles, you'll see those. Those are the little clouds and whatnot. Most of the time, they'll just be speech bubbles. And often, bonus content, they include the sound effects as well. Okay. Now, let's move from the panels to that panel's best friend. Let's move on to gutters. Okay. In gutters, remember, are the blank spaces between the panels. Okay. But even though they don't contain any art, they do help us quite a bit. They help you follow the story by knowing when a scene ends and another begins. They come in different sizes too, based on how the author and the illustrator want to pace the story and what kind of experience they want you to have. as far as wait time. And they show that time has passed between panels. Right? And so those are really important things to consider in graphic text, because in a novel, the writer can just start a new chapter when we need to pace a story. But in graphic text, we're just going to use new panels separated by gutters. All right. Man, y'all so lucky. Y'all getting a lesson on comics. I cannot tell you guys how lucky you are. I would have paid a good sum of money. I would have paid a lot of my allowance to get a lesson on how to read graphic text or comic books. Man, what an awesome thing to do, right? So as a review, graphic text are made up of two main components: panels and gutters. Okay? Panels usually contain the art and dialogue. They help the reader follow the action. They are read top to bottom and left to right. They contain speech and thought bubbles, and they come in different sizes. Okay? Gutters are the blank spaces between the panels to kind of let us know the scene's changed. They also show that the time has passed between those panels, right? And that's really their main function. Right? This is a wonderful, wonderful start to how to read graphic text, where we're going. Now we can start to look at the craft and the choices that the author and illustrator make, and it's amazing. I just can't contain myself. Y'all can't see me, but I'm dancing. I'm dancing because I love this form of reading. I love this form of text so much. I've been Mr. Remedies. That's enough out of me. I want you to go find your graphic text and enjoy just the mess out of it. We will see you tomorrow for another amazing graphic text lesson. Bye for now, guys.